while it does Honorable Vice Chancellors up, BBCs up, deans, principals, fellow students, alumni who have come from all over different parts of the world. It's my honor and my pleasure to be here making this presentation. And I want to start this presentation with a little caveat or a little pointer. This presentation is tied directly to the theme of this alumni meet and to the vision that Vice Chancellor Saab has had for the last many years, and that he emphasized when he was there in US a couple of years ago, and also that was re-emphasized with the PBC Saab when he was in US earlier, and that is to make Aligarh Muslim University #1 university. And what I'm going to present to you is some pointers and some steps towards that direction. Now, in order for me to appropriately do that, and while my laptop powers up, what I do want to give you a little bit background of myself. So, as introduced earlier, my name is Naved, and I grew up in Calcutta, and I came to Aligarh in 1982 to pursue electrical engineering. At that time, it was electrical engineering low current. And I lived in Naved, and I graduated in '87. And then after a couple of years working here, I went to US in 1989, and where I pursued a degree in master's in electrical engineering from University of Maryland, College Park. And then since then, I've been living in that area, in Washington, D.C., Maryland area. And while living there, I have my own consulting company. But most important, what I want to point out is that at the moment, I serve on the Maryland State Board of Education. That's the board I've been serving for the last 5 years. And that board is responsible for all education in the state of Maryland. And University of Maryland is a state university there. I have studied there. And both my children are studying at University of Maryland. And University of Maryland is one of the highest rated state school. So what I bring to your attention, sir, and to the esteemed audience over here, is mechanisms and process that we should leverage upon to build AMU as #1 university here and in the world. So there's no denial. We all agree, we are all on the same page here. In terms of branding, AMU is one of the best educational brand in India. There's no doubt about it. This ranking by Indian and international organizations are testimonial. I don't have to tell you that. You can look it up. Even now, US News and Report, which is the standard for all university ranking in US and in the world, has ranked AMU as #2 among all Indian universities, #6 under all educational institutions. We know that. That's awesome. Sir, hats off to you for taking us where we just from the data that's on the website, on the alumni website provided. MashaAllah, the VC Saab with just his effort, and along with the PBC and Sohail Saber Saab and others, I think you have about over 2 crores of rupees that you have raised just through the alumni fund, which is tracked on the alumni website. Oh, more than 2 crores, not counting some of the larger donations in terms of Mr. Frank Islam, Amir Ahmad, and some of the other donations are not included in there. So, just pointing that out. Now, we all know, we have all visited, Ali Bhai is from Boston area, as he said, Makkah of education. There, all of these universities, Yale, Stanford, UCLA, University of Maryland, universities that are considered premium institutions in the world, #1 in ranking or so on, they are leveraging this brand to the maximum. We are leveraging it somewhat, but not quite there. So my task today, my focus today, is to help us all together move this brand, leverage this to bring the endowment. So, first step, online giving and alumni. Coming from US, today, alumni are the biggest source of fundraising for most universities. We recognize that here as well in Aligarh, and that's why we are outreaching, the administration is doing the outreach. What's the mechanism? A very simple math I put up there. The mechanism is here. If we can get 9,000 alumni giving 10,000 rupees a year, which is just about $170, not a lot of money. That will raise about 9 crores per year. Just 9,000 alumni giving 10,000, 9 crores per year. Very easy to do that, and I'll show you how we get to that point. And I'm only looking at alumni, not to the students, not to the staff, not to the faculty. They're doing quite a bit. The students will become an alumni, they will come to it. Using an example, I graduated in 1987, about 28 years ago. I assume that there are about 3,000 students graduating in a year from AMU, but I'm pretty sure there are probably more, but I'm just taking a lower level, 3,000 a year. In 30 years since thereabout that I have graduated, there have been about 90,000 students that have graduated from AMU. And if we are able to reach out to just 10% of them, 9,000, that itself, and get them to donate 10,000 a year, you will get 9 crores a year. Yeah, easy math, you will ask, but how do we reach out to the alumni? How do we reach out to the alumni? And what do we offer them to incentivize giving? So what I bring to you is, what is other places doing? What is University of Maryland, what's Yale, Stanford, Berkeley doing in order to make this thing happen? Because that's how they're doing. They have these large donors, and they also reach out to this huge alumnus who have emotional attachment to the university to give back, and who are doing well. So I put forward to you 4 elements, and I'm so glad Sohail Sabir Saab is here, because this is just about in the area that he's also involved, along with the VC Saab and PVC Saab. I bring 4 elements to leverage the brand, and I'm going to go into each one of them one at a time. I put forward a concept called Alumni Center, a Leave Your Legacy program, a membership program, and I'm going to talk about it a little bit more, and a memorabilia. All of these tying closely to the brand ambassador, which is the alumni, and to the brand, which is Aligarh Muslim University. And this will help us leverage us forward to get that 9 crores or more every year, inshallah. So, the first step in leveraging is, we need to, this university, sir, we all need to formalize a lifetime relationship with the brand. What do I mean by that? What I mean is, we need to establish an alumni membership. You graduate from a university, you are an alumni. I graduated from University of Maryland in 1992. I'm an alumni of University of Maryland. My son graduated this year. He's an alumni. But until and unless he pays his membership due every year, or he becomes a lifetime member, he's not an alumni member. So what I'm looking at, that if we are moving AMU towards a model as #1 university, we start establishing and incorporating some of those best practices that has worked very well. And here's just a suggestion. I'm not saying these are the amounts, but this is what I came up with for easy math. Just kind of calculations makes it easy. So provide an opportunity for alumni to become member, rupees 1,000, not a large sum, annual membership fee for an example, or 10,000 as a lifetime membership fee, or 10 years of consecutive annual membership automatically makes you a lifetime member. So you can have multiple options out there. Graduating students who graduate at convocation, make them member. Include that 1,000 for the very first year as part of their fee, so they come out of the university as a member. Membership number is not a problem. Every one of us have a unique enrollment number. That's a membership number. That's our tracking number. That can continue. You can track every one of them and how we stand there. Why should I become a member? One may ask. Why should I become a member? I'm an alumni. I don't need to become a member. Well, there in US and here in Aligarh, I recommend that we provide benefits. What are the benefits? If you are a member, then you would get priority reservations at University Guest House. You get assistance in local conveyance as well as airport transfer. Cost the alumni bears. This time I was traveling, Sohail Sabir Saab was so kind, he made all the arrangement for me. He said, Naved Saab, aapko kharcha dena hoga, but we'll send a vehicle from here to Delhi airport, it'll pick you and it'll bring you to Aligarh, and when you go back, you'll do the same thing as well. That was such a pleasant journey. My wife was very happy, I was very happy. As an alumni member, we can provide that. We will provide assistance in getting degrees, transcript, diplomas, or other work that they need to get done at AMU. Again, cost to be borne by them. Now again, the same, I have many alumni in US who come up and say, yeah, I'm trying a federal government job, but they need the transcript from the university. How do I get it? Registrar saab ko jante ho, tum inko jante ho. We can set up a mechanism to facilitate that, and that's a benefit an alumni member gets. Moreover, invitation to universities and departments. When I'm from electrical engineering department, I would be extended invitation for events, for graduation, for important events that occur. Also, subscription to Tehzeeb al-Akhlaq. PVC Saab last time had mentioned when we met that we need to see how we can increase subscription. That's a flagship magazine of a university. If you're a member, it will be mailed to you. Just like I get mailed magazines from University of Maryland, so should Aligarh would be mailing it. There will be an online website to the alumni site, just like we have, but we improve upon it. We provide search and connect with alumni membership. We provide live feed. This program over here today is being live fed all over the world. If you're an alumni member, you log on, you're able to watch the InterVarsity cricket tournament or whatever tournament, all the dramatic clubs, or Nasiruddin Shah is over here. And go on and on and on. A lot of benefits that you can extend to become a member. Second, value-added branding. So I've kind of said formalize the relationship, step number one. We build a very formal relationship with the alumni. Second is to add value-added branding. What that means is establish an alumni center at AMU.
Naved, you have 2 more minutes, please.
I probably need a few more minutes if you don't mind.
Everybody has...
If you allow me, sir, to continue for a little bit more time, I just want to...
Actually, 10 minutes were given to each speaker and you've already taken 10 minutes. At least 12 minutes you have taken.
Okay, I'll try to rush through it. So what I'm saying is to establish alumni center at AMU. What is an alumni center? It's a focal point for alumni visiting or connecting with AMU. It's staffed during regular business hours. It's really an office in a building. It provides services to alumni. So when I come to here, I know where to go first. There's somebody will be there to greet me, to meet me, to provide and help me with my conveyance and services. It conducts tours of the university for alumni and guests. It has a wall of fame that I see outside that has been put together for this. It has a permanent wall of fame. It has audio-video presentation facilities. It has cafeteria and more. Brand loyalty, just putting it to action. Today I'm wearing a tie which says Aligarh Muslim University over here. I see there's stuff being sold out there which says Aligarh Muslim University. PVC Saab, when he visited us, he came with many samples that he presented to us. So put this to order. UMD has a store. We should provide an online and an on-site store where we have the official memorabilia of the university. Official. Not somebody else coming up with, not somebody here in Washington, but the official memorabilia that we make available. Today our children are wearing IPL and English Premier League t-shirts. Why should they not be wearing AMU t-shirts and AMU jerseys when they're going out? That's the brand that we are so proud of. Put it out there, make it available. Just like, you have a store over here. There, I have come up with a sample store that we can use. There is the store, just a demo that I put together for the memorabilia. But I'm going to go back, continue quickly. Co-branding the emotional attachment. I'm attached to this university. I want to put a co-brand it, which is put my name to it. What does that mean? University of Maryland has a legacy brick campaign. There's a brick on the campaign which is put on my name is on there. You can see over there, 1992 with all the other alumni there. Provide an avenue for a brick, which is building this university a brick by brick. Every alumni puts in a little money, and there you have a digital legacy. So that's a brick that you're investing over here. I'm co-branding myself. This is a green university. Vice Chancellor Saab did a tremendous job making it a green. We have trees, we have old trees. Let's identify and have these trees dedicated. So the money I put towards dedicating the tree takes care of the trees. My children, when they come by, they see the tree, they can say, this is an oak tree, this is a willow, this is a burger, this is a neem. We don't know those trees. And this is taken care by so and so and so and so. So again, that helps build the endowment and it helps beautify our university. This is what University of Maryland is doing as well. Benches. They have installed benches with names and legacies around it. Again, building the emotional attachment. We are all very uncomfortable over here. Leave your legacy. Dedicate the university lighting. We have beautiful lampposts all around the university. It's costly to maintain them, to paint them, to change the bulbs, and so on and so forth. We can dedicate ourselves. We can dedicate each and every one of these chairs. When I come and sit and I read up in front, I see a chair dedicated by so-and-so, by somebody who studied in 1921 or 1987. If I go to a reading room or a library, that's what universities are doing. It's a dedication, it's an attachment. When my child comes here, he or she sees, my dad has a chair dedicated over here. Let me go and take a look at it. He feels a connection to it. So that's the attachment there. So bottom line, build the bonding with the university. And when you build the bonding, the alumni will give. What's the benefits? The benefits to AMU is stronger bond with alumni, increased online and social presence of AMU, increased giving by the alumni. I just gave you an example of 9 crore by just becoming members. Now if you add the Legacy program, if you add the other programs, there are crores that can be built in. Essentially build and enhance the university infrastructure. It enhances the prestige of AMU. It supports the VC's goal to make AMU #1. When I'm on the airport, when I'm flying, and I have to put on a t-shirt, I'll put on an AMU t-shirt, and people will ask me, what is that? So Aligarh Muslim University, I studied there. It's the #1 university in the world. What's the next step? What's the next step? Establish an alumni center at AMU, sir. Establish. We already have a memorabilia program. Just formalize it, make it a store at AMU and online. Build a professional alumni website that makes it easy to become a registered alumni and provides all of these opportunities: virtual tour, enrollment number based, globally accessible. It generates revenue. It's got PayPal, it's got Paytm, and all of those tied up. How can I help? You know, everybody says you come up and you give a long lecture, but how can you help? What can you do? So here's what I'm offering up, sir, to you and to everybody else. I can get this all done with the partnership. I run an IT consulting company in India as well as in the US. As long as the university approves the program, provides space for the alumni center, provides space for the memorabilia store, and the initial funding. All of these fundings will be recovered from the revenue. So we're not just asking for seed money. I will provide the team to develop and manage the website, set up and manage the memorabilia store, online and on campus, manage the alumni center, and all costs will be recovered from the revenue used. And this is a sample site that I've already created, which my team has already put together, which essentially takes this, builds the brand where you can join as an alumni, you can connect, you can join as a benefits life member, you can connect with any of these options that you have, you can stay informed, you can leave your legacy, you can go to the legacy brick campaign, trees, branches, and so on and so forth. So we can build it all up, and in the end, what it does, it brings revenue, it grows the brand of the university, it makes it a #1 branded university in the world. So that's my pitch here. My pitch is to raise money, the endowment that we need. That's what I'm looking at. Bring business model, bring the best out of the model here to the university. I'm here so for answer any questions, to meet with you, and I'm so glad my friend brother Amir Ahmed is there because I wanted you to listen to this as well. Sorry I took a little longer, but I felt that it was a little important to kind of just bring attention to this point, which is really taking the brand of AMU, which I love, we all love, to the next level. Thank you so very much.
Thank you so much, Naved sir. Now I request Professor Parvez Taleb from Department